Good morning. Uh, Today we are going to have a discussion on trading instruments, and we have in our previous classes have known how candlesticks are happening on the market, how we can understand the demand and supply coming into the market, and also yesterday in the previous class we have also completed how multiple markets and monetary policies are going to impact our markets. And today we are going to see, depending on these analysis that we have understood in the previous classes, what are the kind of trades that we can take, what are the kind of investments that we can make, and what are the different types of trading instruments that we have in our availability, so that depending on our skill level, where we can invest our money. This is what we are going to have an understanding of today. So what are trading instruments? First of all, trading instruments are, as we have discussed, we are investing in a share market. Share market means we are taking hold of a share of a company which is doing well, and we will get profitable, uh, we will get dividend out of that share. If you are not if that company is not providing any dividend, that means the company did not get any profits that year. But apart from having a profit share in that company's profit, we also have an opportunity that when a company performs well, the share price will go up. When the share price go up, then we can sell our shares, then also we can make a profit. So first of all, in a market, the best opportunity, the best kind of trading is investing. Investing comes where we will be purchasing a share, and we will be getting a delivery of that share. We will be the owner of that particular share or number of shares. This is a very unique opportunity, because we will not be subjected to any kind of risk other than that company going bust, or the company getting closed. This is the only risk that is involved in this kind of investments. When the company is not performing well, also our investment goes down depending on the share value, but it does not go to zero. This is what we call as investment or spot. So in a spot or investment, we will take delivery of that share, and when a company in a year, if the company makes a profit, let's just say Reliance is making a 10,000 crore profit, then when there are almost 10 crore shares, let's just say company has a 10 crore share, then that means that profit of that company will be distributed among all the shareholders equally, and most probably will be getting 10 or 20 rupees out of a single share. This is how a shareholder gets benefited out of a company's progress, just by having a dividend. This happens only when you are investing in that share, getting a delivery of that share, or directly purchasing that share. This is first best opportunity. And not just trading instrument, we have to understand, depending on our trading journey, which is most apt for us. This is also we have to understand. And what might be most, for example, a new person who is coming into trading journey, who is coming into trading, then investment is the best opportunity for them, because in order to understand a market, order to get an experience of the market, it will take at least a year or two. Till then, till he gets the experience in the market, he can make investments. He can see how that investment is performing, and then he can increase his capital size. Then he can do risky trades also. So in a trading instruments, investment is the first basic step. And in this investment, we are going to directly purchase a share, get a delivery of it, see how the share is performing over a period of 6 months or 1 year. And then as we get experience in the market, as we get experience in our trading space, then we can explore more opportunities. So this spot and investment are the first basic things that we have. And afterwards, after spot and investment, we have MTF and margin trading. Or so how margin trading fund or margin trading works is, say, let's just say today, today we have a company called Tata Motors. and Tata Motors right away today is it 674 rupees. So when we have to make an investment, when we have to make a purchase spot trade, or else we have to take a delivery of this stock, what we have to do is we have to purchase this share at 674 rupees. That is the cost of the share, and we have to invest the total amount of our 674 for to purchase this share. But what margin trading? Margin means there is a leverage. Margin means there is a kind of a leverage that the brokerage offers us. Brokerage offers us on a Tata Motors shares, we will be getting 4x margin. 4x margin means for a purchase of 674 rupees, we will be investing hardly around 160 rupees, or else let's just say 100 and 70 rupees will be hardly investing. So with a capital of 170 rupees, we are able to afford to purchase this 674 rupees share. So that means that the brokerage is offering us 4x leverage. This is how we see. When we are investing 25% of our capital and 75% of capital to purchase this share is being given for us through the brokerage, and brokerage will charge an interest on this leverage that they are providing us. This is what we call margin trading fund, MTF, or else these days it is called pay later also. But at the end of the day, it is a simple way where we can have leverage, where we can take margin from the brokerage firm and we can purchase this share at a lower cost. So what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of this margin trading fund? So when we take MTF or any margin from the brokerage, let's just say we have purchased 674 rupees of Tata Motors. That means that 674 rupees is the original cost of the share, and divided by 4, that means we will be investing 168 rupees of our own money into purchasing of this share. So when we purchase this share at 168 rupees, let's suppose the price of the share has come down. The price of, we are purchasing this share in order to at a point where we can say confidently that the share price can go up. Sometimes what happens, the price goes against us and it will come from the purchase price where we have purchased, the price will go down. So in such a circumstances, what happens is, when let's just say we have purchased the share at 700 rupees and right now the price is 674 rupees, and we have put in our own capital of 170 rupees. So when the price of the share goes down 170 rupees, what happens is our trade will get automatically deleted from the our positions. So what happens is, when price of the Tata Motors company, if it is at 674 right away, and the price drops till 500 rupees, the difference between where we have purchased and the price that dropped, when it is more than 170 rupees, then our trade will automatically be liquidated. So by doing this, what happens is our capital which we have invested 170 rupees will be totally taken away in this trade. That means we have lost our capital of 170 rupees in this trade, and so the trade will be liquidated. So this is the risk when we are taking any margin or leverage in a stock market. For let's just say, when we have purchased at 700 and the price has reached at 800 rupees, then with 100 rupees of profit, we are investing 170 rupees of our own capital and we are getting 100 rupees of profit. That means we are making at least 60 to 70% of our profit, invested capital profit from this trade. That means that as much as we have advantage of getting a profit, the same risk also we are carrying when we are taking a leverage. So this is what margin trading fund is. In India, we have a 4x leverage on good stocks like Tata Steel, Tata Motors and other good stocks. We have 4x leverage. When we come to newer companies like Ether, Ola, we are getting only 2x leverage for margin trading fund. So this is how margin works. When we are taking leverage from the exchange or else brokerage, that means that we are at a risk of losing our capital. But when we are totally making investments, let's just say we are making investments, we are taking delivery of the shares, then that means that when the price goes down also, even the price goes down 500 rupees also, still we will have that share. And when the company performs well, or else in some circumstances the company can perform much better. So in those circumstances, what happens is our capital will not get lost. We will not be pushed out of the trade. So when we are doing investments and spot, we are at a much stable scenario. When you have good capital, we can make investments. But when we are more experienced into trading, we can take margin from the brokerage, and we can also perform MTF as a trading option. This is what it is. And the third thing that we have in our Indian market is day trading. So as we have discussed, we are getting forex leverage under MTF. So what is the difference between margin trading and day trading? So when we take margin trading, what happens is we'll be getting forex leverage, but our position will not be squared off on a single day. When we take an MTF trade, the trade that we are going to take, it will be continued till 1 month, 2 months, whenever we want. We can till whenever we want, we can extend the trade. That means that the brokerage firm will not have the power to cut our trade. That is what MTF means. But in a day trading, they provide a leverage of 5x. But the issue here comes is whenever let's just say market starts at 9:15, market closes at 3:30. On 3:20, the shares will be sold either in profit or in loss. So what we are doing is we are doing a day trade. That itself, it means that in a single day the trade will be cut off. If we are having a loss, then that loss has to be we have to bear that loss. Or else, let's just say if we are in profit, the trade automatically gets squared off. That means that our profit will be booked. It will not be continued till the next year. So in a lot of scenarios, MTF is a much better option, because we can have a positional trade for a while, for 3 months or 6 months, but we will be paying interest on that. But whereas in day trading, we will not be paying any interest to the brokerage, but our trade will be limited for a single day. This is the difference between MTF, margin trading fund, and day trading. So we are going to get 5x leverage on a day trade, but on a single day the trade will be closed. Margin trading fund, we will be getting 4x leverage, and we can extend the trade to till 6 months or 1 year, whenever we want, but we will be charged interest on it, and we will be having a continuous trade. This is the difference between MTF and day trading and direct investments. So most probably in our trading journeys, we can say that investments for first 6 months to 1 year, sticking to investments is a much better option. As we progress in our trading journey, we can go through MTFs, and as after 2 years of experience, we can also do a day trade, because day trade comes with a risk that if we in that particular day, if we had made any losses, then we have to bear those losses. We have to book our loss. So this is a risk that is associated with day trading. So till now we have understood what are the major instruments that we have, which are till 2 years we can explore these 3 options. But there are more riskier trading instruments also in market, like futures and options. These FNO, we call them FNO, futures and options. So till now we have understood investments, margin trading fund, day trading. They have a leverage risk of 4x, 5x, and investments, they do not carry any risk. If the market is performing poorly also, our money will not get lost in the market. But if we are taking more riskier trades, when we are going towards futures and options, then we will understand how these riskier trades will be eroding our capital. These are what are the dynamics of FNO. So that is what we are going to see now. So first of all, in Indian markets, there is no futures options. We do only have MTF and day trading. There is no futures leverage option in Indian market. But when we go into crypto space, crypto markets, we have that opportunity of having futures and futures market, where we have ample amount of leverage. So we will understand this. We have known that in MTF we get 4x leverage, and in day trading we get 5x leverage. Other option is futures, where we can get, as you can see, this is a cryptocurrency market, and in a cryptocurrency market we can see that this is a coin called Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is right now at $1,05,000. And on that, if you want to take a futures trade on this coin, then we can see that there is a leverage of 125x. 125x leverage this brokerage firm is offering us. So what does that mean? What does that mean is, when we are investing $1 into this trade, then we are going to get $124 of brokerage firm's money for the as leverage for our trade. That means we can take a trade of $125 just with a risk of $1. So how futures work is, just like margin trading fund and day trading fund, we have 4x and 5x leverage in order to purchase a single stock. Here in these futures, what this brokerage firm is offering us is, we can take 125x leverage for this trade. That means in order to purchase this coins, for let's just say there is a share Tata Motors that we are taking. So when we are purchasing a Tata Motors stake, it is at 700 rupees. Right away it is at 6. So 700 rupees is the Tata Motors share, right? So divide it by 125. That means using 5.6 rupees, we can purchase this share. The whole remaining 694 rupees is being provided as a leverage, or it is being loaned to you as interest from the brokerage to take a trade on this share. So how does this dynamics work is, when we are having 4x or 5x leverage, that means that our capital, when on a Tata Motors share we have taken leverage of 4x, MTF trade we have taken. So that means that 170 rupees is our capital. When 170 rupees is totally, we are, when trade is going down and we are losing 170 rupees, then our trade will be squared off. Similarly, we are putting in a amount of 5.6 rupees into this trade, and when with that leverage, if the market moves, even at stock price at 700, but when the stock price will come to 694, let's just say it will drop to 694. That means with the movement of 6 rupees, then we are going to get liquidated. In our MTF, where margin trading fund happened, with 170 rupees of down movement, we are going to lose our trade. But here, when we are taking higher leverage, with just 6 rupees movement, we are going to lose our trade. Then our trade will be liquidated. Our capital which we have invested will get lost. So this is how the futures trade happens. When we are taking higher leverage, with very small amount we will be able to hold the trade, but when market goes against us, our capital will totally get lost. This is how futures work. And after, let's just say in a positive scenario, if the price of the share reaches 705, then our capital, how much ever capital we are putting into this trade, then it will be reached towards its 100% of it, because we are investing 5.6 rupees. When the share price of this Tata Motors reaches 705.6, then we are going to get our capital totally, we are going to get 100% of profit. In investments, if we have purchased at 700, if we have to get 100% out of the 700, the share price has to reach 1400 rupees. In MTF, we are investing 170 rupees, and at 700 we are purchasing, it has to reach 870 rupees in order to get 100% out of the trade. When we are investing 5.6 rupees with a leverage of 125, that means that when market reaches even 706 also, that means that we are going to get 100% percentage of our capital doubled when we are taking higher leverage. So this is how, starting from the investment, MTFs, day trading, 5x, afterwards futures, which is of a very high leverage. So these are the various trading instruments that we have depending on our skill level. When we are into trading, let's just say 6 months, 6 years, or after 5 years, we can assume that when our skill level is very good, when we can manage a trade with a very high leverage, then this is also a good opportunity for us to make our trade, make our daily income. So depending on our skill level, depending on our trading journey, then we can choose a trading instrument which is apt for us at that particular point of time. So right away, these are the dynamics of futures trade. Let's just say in this trade we are going to take a leverage of 50x. As you can see here, I have choose 50x in this leverage, and right now we have decreased our leverage from 125x to 50x. So we have a space, we have a possibility of taking a trade between 1 to 125x. 125x. These are the kinds of opportunities that this brokerage firm is giving us, that we can change our leverage. So right away I am choosing a leverage of 50x. So what happens to our trade? So 700 is the stock price divided by 50. That means with 14 rupees of capital, I can take trade where I'll be able to purchase this share at 14 rupees of my own capital. That means that same thing. When the price reaches 686 rupees, let's just say we have purchased at 700 rupees and the price reaches still 686. That means we have a the price decreased by 14 rupees. Then we are going to, our 100% capital is going to get lost. We are going to be liquidated. Let's just say the price reaches from 700 to 714. That means that with 50x leverage, when my capital is 14 rupees, when the price of the share reaches 714 rupees, my capital is going to get double. So this is how we'll see how leverage works, how much leverage we will be able to take, and depending on our leverage, what is the risk that we are going to get involved in. So this is how futures trade works. So as you can say, trade value of a share depends on the leverage that we are going to take. So we'll see a live example on this, and we'll see on the crypto market. Okay. So right away, I'm choosing a coin called Ethereum. In Ethereum, we see that the cost of this Ethereum coin is $2,526 right now. $2,526 right now. So we have a leverage of 125x. That means that we have we can take a leverage of 125x, and we can decrease this leverage also. See, we are decreasing this leverage to 50x, or else 25x leverage we are choosing. So I have chosen 25x leverage on this trade. The cost of this coin is $2,526. If I had to take a trade, let's just say if I had to take a trade of a $25 trade I have to take. So my own capital, I have to invest $1 and I'll be able to afford a $25 trade, because I'm getting a 25x leverage. My own money, I'm keeping $1 I'm bringing $1 of my own capital into this trade, and because I'm getting a leverage of 25x, I can afford to choose a trade of $25. So see, here we see what is this is a USDT. I'm choosing $25, right? I'm choosing $25. So right now, as we can see here, my own capital, I'm investing $1, almost 0.92. That means I'm investing $1 of my own $1 of my own capital into this trade, and the total trade value of this trade is $25. Because I'm getting a leverage of 25x, I'm investing $1 of my own money, and I'm able to afford a $25 trade to purchase this. So what I'm doing, I'm taking a trade, and what I have done, I have made a position. I have took a trade where the leverage is 25x. My own capital is $1, and the whole size of this trade is $22.7. So this is how we will be taking a trade. We will be taking a trade. I have taken a long trade where I thought that market will go up as today, and I will be able to make a trade. So if the cost here, this is a take profit and stop loss. So what is take profit and stop loss? TP and SL we call it. When we are taking high futures trade, when we are having a high leverage, then we have to manage our trade. We cannot just like if you are investing, then you don't have to worry about keeping a stop loss or taking a profit, because it is a long process. It will be taking 2 years for your stock to grow. So you can be much stable. You will not be booking any losses. But when you are taking a highly leveraged trade, that means that if the market crosses a limit, then your capital will be diminished much faster. So in order to control your losses, in order to control your loss, we have to choose these options. We have to keep in prior, whenever we take a trade, whenever we are coming into a trade, we have to define where is the profit that we are going to take, where is the stop loss. So if you are making investments or MTF, then we don't have to define the market. When we don't have to define our trades, define our take profits and stop loss. But when we are having futures and when we are taking leverage of high on the higher side, let's just say 25x or 30x or 100x, then our stop losses and take profits have to be very much defined beforehand. This we will gain knowledge of as we grow into trading. So here there is a possibility of position where we can define our take profits and stop losses. For example, I am putting a stop loss of $2,500. See, I have kept a stop loss of $2,500. So if market falls, the market price is at 2,526, and when the market comes near $2,500, that means when the price of this coin gets $26 decreased, that means that I'll be stopped out of this trade, and my losses, estimated losses, will be $0.23. Let me again come back from the position side. I'm investing $1 of my own capital into this, and I'm taking a trade of $25 trade, and the price of this coin is $2,526 right away when I had taken a trade, and I'm keeping a defined stop loss of 2,500. When prices of this coin falls till 2,500, then I'm keeping a stop loss there, so that I'll be stopped out of this trade, because I don't want to bear more losses. This is a 23% of 23. I'm taking a 23% stop loss into this trade, so I'm defining it. And similarly, I can take a profit also. Let's just say when the market reaches 2,600, I'm saying that market when reaches 2,600, right away market is at 25.26, 25.26 or 25.25. But when the market goes to 2,600, when the price of this coin reaches 2,600, I'm defining my profit also, and my profit will be 66%. So I'm confirming it. So as you can see, this is a trade of a 91 cents, $25 trade, 25x leverage. I have defined my take profit and stop loss. When the price reaches 2,600, I'll be taking profit, or else when the price reaches 2,500, I'll be stopping the trade. I'll be stopping my losses. I don't want to extend my losses, so I have keeping a stop loss. I'm defining my risk, and I'm reward. And reward is 62%. My risk is 23%. So the risk to reward ratio in this particular trade is 1:3. When I'm losing 23 rupees, I'm able to gain 62 rupees out of this trade. So this is a defined trade. This is how we do futures trade when we are taking high leverage options. Indian markets does not allow any kind of futures or these trades. Indian market only has spots, investments, margin trading fund, day trading, and options. And the most riskiest trade is options, that we are going to discuss tomorrow. Today we have discussed spots, MTF, day trading, and futures trade. In Indian market, we will not be able to do these trades, but in crypto markets, in crypto markets, futures trades are available. We can take high leverage depending on our skill levels, depending on our trading experience. We can take high leverage trades, and we can define our risks and reward, and then we can create, with a smaller amount we can take a larger positions. This is how futures trade works. We'll be discussing options in the next class. Thank you.